From the O'Harrow Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm Adam Bragenser, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. U.S. Representative from Michigan's 5th District, Congressman Tim Walberg. From Central Michigan 211, celebrating 20 years and over 1 million calls, Program Supervisor Melissa Ladd-Patnode. Jackson City Council candidate in Ward 6, Steve Ansuini. From Dahlenberger's General Manager Corbin Swint. And candidate for Jackson City Council in Ward 2, Peter Bormuth. And now, here's Bart.
Why, thank you very much, and good afternoon, and happy Halloween. Thanks for tuning in today on this spooky Tuesday. A bone-chilling 37 degrees right now in Jackson. And for Halloween, not a great outlook for those out for trick-or-treating tonight. Snow showers are expected to redevelop after 4 p.m. today and increase again in the early evening. As far as accumulation, the Weather Service is saying we should be okay, but further to the north and west, north of I-96 and west of 131, they could see an inch or two of accumulation, and they're expecting heavy bursts of snow late this afternoon. But for us, we'll see it. We won't have to shovel it. Today's high 39, we're almost there, and with the winds in the teens, we'll have wind chills feel like right around 30 degrees. So bundle up tonight if you're trick-or-treating. Always a challenge with certain costumes to get a winter coat on over something Philly and Francie. Snow showers overnight tonight, low 23. And overnight tonight we could get some accumulating snow, a half an inch overnight tonight. Tomorrow the sun will wipe that away, high of 40. Thursday partly sunny, 45. Even better Friday, high of 50. And the weekend looks pretty good. Temperatures close to normal for daytime highs. Saturday in the afternoon, a chance of rain, high 52. And same for Sunday, and high of 50-ish. Next week, we will have rain to start our work week. That's today's last day of October. Halloween weather brought to you by Kelly Express. And Kelly Express is recommending a Kelly Express pizza for Halloween night. It's a great, easy dinner while all the hustle and bustle is going on with kids knocking at your door or your kids getting ready to go out. They'll all need some nourishment other than Twix and Reese's Cups. So get a pizza or two at Kelly Express. You can order online. You can also order for delivery. You can order for pickup. You can order via slice. You can order right now and have it ready when you want it. Visit kellyexpressmart.com and get the Slice app on your phone. It's very convenient. The Kelly Express at South Street, Jefferson Road, Napoleon, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. All serving up awesome pizzas, including the specialty pizza, the Supreme, for $17.99 today at Kelly Express. Today is the 31st. It's Halloween. It's National Doorbell Day. Of course, it'll get a workout tonight. It's National Magic Day, Caramel Apple Day, and you know, has great caramel apples, Lucas. Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory. They make them right there in their candy kitchen. It's Carve a Pumpkin Day. You're running out of time. It's National Knock Knock Joke Day. Knock Knock Joke Day. Let's see, do we have a knock-knock joke? Lucas, knock-knock.
Who's there?
Tank.
Tank who?
Thanks for playing along with the knock-knock jokes. Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Adorable.
Adorable who?
Doorbell is ringing. Please answer it. All right, that's enough of that. It is the day that we reached 7 billion on this planet in 2011, the day of 7 billion, according to the United Nations Population Fund. On this day in 1918, we got to the end of a deadly week in the Spanish flu. In a single week, 21,000 people killed by the Spanish flu. Well, they ain't seen nothing yet. We had our own pandemic, which proved just as deadly. In 1926, the state of Michigan has this note in history, particularly in the history of magic. Harry Houdini, he died on this day in Detroit. Now, it wasn't Detroit's fault. It was the fault of some people in Montreal. So what happened? Harry Houdini, of course, the most celebrated magician in all the land, next to Daniel Martin from Jackson. Huge escape artist. He thrilled millions. He died of peritonitis in a Detroit hospital. You know how you get peritonitis? I'll tell you. 12 days prior to Halloween, Houdini was talking to a group of students in Montreal, and he was commenting on the strength of his stomach muscles and their ability to withstand hard blows. Well, while he was saying that, one of the students just hauled back and punched him as hard as he could in the stomach. Harry Houdini had not prepared. He hadn't flexed his muscles, so he was caught off guard when he was punched super hard in the stomach, not once, but twice. The magician hadn't known it, but his appendix was ruptured from those blows. So his next gig was in Detroit. He was on the train from Montreal to Detroit. He got sick on the train, and they admitted him to the hospital in Detroit. After he performed one last time, he had one more show that he did with appendicitis, essentially dying. Did his last show, went to the hospital, and doctors performed surgery. His burst appendix, they couldn't save him. His appendix spoiled his system, and on Halloween, he died. And on this day in 1964, Barbra Streisand's People album went to #1, and it stayed there for 5 weeks. That's what's happening in history. Let's see what's happening today in the J, presented by Experience Jackson. And here's some Halloween things. You thought we were all done with the trunk or treats? No. We have some great opportunities, and this is really great because with cold weather and the little ones, you might want to consider one of these options. First up, we've got in Grass Lake, it's Halloween Bash from 5 till 8 p.m., hosted by Skylar Harris in the Brokerage House. It's happening in the Grass Lake Pavilion. Now, that is outdoors. Costume contest at 6:30. There will be games, candy, and much more. 5 till 8, downtown Grass Lake. In Springport, the Jackson District Library Springport branch is a trick-or-treat headquarters from 6 till 8 p.m. The branch will be open 1 hour past normal closing time to match the village trick-or-treating hours, 6 till 8 p.m. Pretty much all over the area. Traditional trick-or-treat hours are in effect tonight, 6 till 8 p.m. But at about 9:30, 10 o'clock, a 15-year-old boy will knock on your door in street clothes looking for candy. We've got a fall Christian celebration at Lily Missionary Baptist Church. That is from 6 till 8:30 p.m. It's candy time at Lily. It's an alternative to Halloween. Bring the kids to a safe place and get big candy. They're promising big candy. Lily Mission Center, 6 till 8:30 p.m. KLM, 4th Annual Trunk or Treat, Kingdom Life Ministries, hosting their fourth trunk and treat tonight, 5:30 to 6:30. Costumes are encouraged but not required. They will have a lot of fun. 1098 Concord Square at Kingdom Life Ministries. We have the annual Halloween Hallelujah Party at 5:30 tonight, and that's at Second Missionary Baptist Church on East Prospect Street. Games, fun for all ages, all the candy you can eat, and that is at 5:30 tonight. And I think that's pretty much it. That's the Halloween rundown for today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Keep in mind, as you are out and about this afternoon and evening, there are a lot of little kids walking around trick-or-treating, so keep your eye out for them, and let's keep the kids safe tonight. City has a couple of things they want you to know about, some deadlines coming up. One is the deadline to apply to fill the Fifth Ward Council seat. This is a vacant seat, and the council will be appointing a Fifth Ward resident to take this spot on the city council. The deadline is this Friday at 5 p.m. There's Ward 5. It's made up of the west side of downtown Jackson and several residential neighborhoods surrounding downtown. Visit the City of Jackson website to fill out an application. And typically what will happen, they'll have 2 or 3 or more finalists that they'll interview at an open meeting. And then the city is looking for resident input for a new Jackson Parks and Recreation Master Plan. They are hoping to hear from you. There are 3 dates: tomorrow, November 15th, and November 29th. The meetings are all going to be held at the Ellis Sharp Park Golf Course Clubhouse. Residents are welcome to attend the meetings and give feedback on Jackson Parks, trails, and recreation programs, along with what improvements they'd like to see in the coming years. All your input will help to form the new Parks and Recreation Master Plan. They're also looking at making some improvements at the Martin Luther King Jr. Center, looking for public input on that. They're thinking about a new playground structure and some other things. All the details on city social media and cityofjackson.org. Halloween Day here and everywhere at JTV. We had some of our team in costume today, and there they are. Some of them. We've even got more that came in later. There's Andy as a Ryder Cup team captain. There's Ben Tripp, who came dressed as me, and I think we need to give Ben the award for best costume. What do you think, Lucas?
I think we could do that.
Dead ringer. And what do you get? You just get the honor of getting that honor, pretty much. So Joe Barry dressed as Connor, the sign stealer for Michigan football. Sarah as Steve of Blues Crew, and Joe as, I thought this was the abominable snowman, but it's not. Lucas, who is it?
Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Sully from Monsters, Inc. Very creative. And then we had Molly as a biker chick.
Yep.
She went to,
was good.
she did a great job. She went to the trouble of getting full arm tattoos just for Halloween. And is that it? Anyone else?
I think that's all I saw. Oh, Joe is also David Rice.
Oh yes, Joe is also David Rice. He's got 2 costumes today, and David Rice came as David Rice. And Trish was going to wear her Superwoman shirt for Halloween, but she thought she was being she's too modest to claim to be Superwoman. But I would say she's definitely in the running for Superwoman. So thanks to all who made Halloween fun here at JTV. And I continued my long tradition of not wearing a costume. And some people have asked me why Did you wonder why I don't wear a costume, Lucas?
You could do one on show.
Okay, so you can ask me that. I'll ask you, why didn't you wear a costume? If you're not wearing a costume, you can't ask someone else why they're not wearing a costume.
That's fair.
But you can. Go ahead. Ask me why I'm not wearing
Why
a costume. I had traumatic Halloween experiences as a kid. That's why. I had those masks with the elastic, and they snap off and they hit you in the eye. And it rained every single Halloween I was a kid, and I would come home with a brown paper grocery bag that had become wet on the bottom, and all the candy dropped out on more than one Halloween. I'm not kidding, true story. No, I love Halloween. I'm not creative enough to come up with a good, next year, all right, here, mark my words. Next year I'll have a Halloween costume and taking suggestions. Today's show is brought to you by Commonwealth Commerce Center. Folks at Commonwealth Commerce Center have a leasing special now through the end of the year. Sign a 1-year lease and pay in full, and you'll receive the 12th month for free. Call 784-0059 to schedule a tour. Commonwealth Commerce Center, where your business is growing, and they have a lot of space. They have a lot of office suites that are already built out. You don't have to do a thing, just move in at Commonwealth Commerce Center. Today we have a great lineup of guests. 1 week from today is Election Day, and what we have on the ballot for the County of Jackson, everyone in the county has Jackson College millage request, and you can find out more about the request at jccmi.edu. And this is, they're hoping this will pass the first time since the early 60s that a millage would pass. They've got Jackson College has the lowest millage rate of any community college in the entire state. So check that out, investigate it, look into it, and make your decision. But you can get all the background on the Jackson College website. And there are a couple of school issues. In the city of Jackson, we've got 3 of the wards electing a city council person and the mayor throughout the entire city. So we'll have today some of the candidates. Someone that's not running in this off-year election cycle is Congressman Tim Walberg. He's representing the 5th District, including all of the JTV viewing area. There he is catching up on the news of the day. We have from Central Michigan 211, Melissa Ladd-Patnode, and they just celebrated their 20th anniversary of this great service. 2 city council candidates are seeking office. Steve Ansuini for Ward 6 and Peter Bormuth for Ward 2. Both these guys will be with us. And Corbin Swint from Dahlin Burgers. They're introducing some new menu items on Friday. We're going to find out what those are. All this here today on JTV. Happy Halloween. And we get started with our congressman right after this.